ഹലോ ഹലോ കേൾക്കണ്ടാ? കേൾക്കണ്ട കേൾക്കണ്ട ഹലോ കേൾക്കണ്ട എനിക്ക്? കേൾക്കണ്ടാ? ഇപ്പം കേൾക്കണം. ഇപ്പം എന്താ അവസ്ഥ നോക്കാം. മൈക്ക് അടുത്തേക്ക് വെച്ചാലേ കേൾക്കുള്ളൂ. എന്താണ് അവസ്ഥ നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറയാം. ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് വോയിസ് വരുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന് കൂടെ നോക്കട്ടോ. സൗണ്ട് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ
Rijkaard. He's had it nicked away. Neymar. Darmian. Locatelli. And it's Neymar. Now Neymar. Massaro. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their
Welcome
first
to
corner.
welcome to.
First in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's aimed into the middle.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
Peter,
no.
the keeper owes him big time there.
Welcome
He's
down.
lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
ഇപ്പം എന്താ അവസ്ഥ നോക്കട്ടോ, മൊത്തത്തിൽ കുറച്ച് മറ്റേ ക്വാളിറ്റി എന്താ അവസ്ഥ നോക്കട്ടോ കളിൻ്റെ കയ്യിലിട്ടോ.
Now it's Pele, driving forward. Oh, sweet feet. Knocks it out wide. The ball goes in. And the ball is out of play.
ക്വാളിറ്റി കയ്യിലിട്ട് കാണുന്ന അവസ്ഥ നോക്കൂ.
Darmian. Neymar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Palmeiras yet to have an attempt on goal. Pinged towards the front line. Darmian calmly anticipates. Maldini. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee has
Okay
his
le,
flag raised
മൊത്തത്തിൽ okay
for
le.
offside. Just eases him off the ball. Gently done. Now it's Inzaghi. And into the
Okay,
grateful
okay.
arms of the keeper. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Rice. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Drogba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Locatelli. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Drogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the final
കളിൻ്റെ sound
action
കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ
of the
നമുക്ക്?
first half.
ഇതിലൊന്നും കേൾക്കില്ല, മൊത്തത്തിൽ
Decent
ഓഫ്
enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks.
ഫാൻ്റെ സൗണ്ട് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല,
They
ഫാൻ്റെ
really
കാറ്റോ
need to
അങ്ങനെ
up their
ഒന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, എൻ്റെ പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ
This
വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്.
one in, played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. Tries to play it through.
കയറാണ് വിളിച്ചോണ്ടിട്ടോ രാത്രി.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that's an excellent interception. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Palmeiras have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Palmeiras have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pelé. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Now that is a hefty challenge.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Drogba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Can he get on the end of this? That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Massaro.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rice. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Hello.
Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and is...
ഓക്കെ യാ മറ്റേ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് കളിൻ്റെ ലിങ്ക് ഉണ്ട് ചോദിക്കേ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, it's roll! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Messi! And again. Decent enough try. Now it's Aubameyang. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Dink through. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Pelé. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential.
Climbs up big! Oh, off the bar! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pelé, Casemiro, a player who needs no introduction. Romario, that's Vieira. Aubameyang producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness, and he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka, Cafu, Pelé, and it's Puyol. Romario has been caught there, it's a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
After 29 minutes is number 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aubameyang. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aubameyang.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Aubameyang. Casemiro. Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Palmeiras can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Palmeiras carrying a 1-goal lead. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmeiras are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Neymar. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So we've reached the hour mark. That is a great pick out. This is Romario. He is through here. Chance to... There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Number 9, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 17,
DiMarco.
Pele.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pele. Back into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a shade optimistic.
Hello. Voice welcome. Hello.
And they win it back again. Now it's Pele.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
This might spell danger. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Drogba. And here's Hullet. Maldini picks it up out wide.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So,
Neymar.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Marquinhos. Coming on the field, number 15.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Number 11, Van Dijk.
Messi goes on a run down the left wing. And the shots!
Has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aubameyang. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the gate. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Eto! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Casemiro. It's Casemiro! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Pelé. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. So we're still where we started right now. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Eto. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's beautifully weighted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Eto. Now it's Eto. Shot could be on. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. And it's Xavi. Inzaghi. And it's Neymar. And this is Eto. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rudiger has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This is the second quarter of the game. He rises! And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Tries to play it through. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is asking for chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Piercing. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Their wedding anniversary today. Substitution for Palmeiras, number 19, Ito. Coming on
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Xavi. Palmeiras do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Drogba. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Maldini. Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And this is Drogba. Drogba! They've done it! Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Back towards the middle. Palmeiras perhaps contemplating their next change here.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro. Drogba. Messi. Pelé. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. That is a great pick out. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fair.
It's Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 11,
Palmeiras are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's...
Messi! And it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Puyol has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a terrific header. In again. Xavi with the clearance. And this is Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi. And this is... And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Maldini. Cross from Header! And it's bounced out off the woodwork. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palmeiras suffer a humiliating defeat.
ഇത് മറ്റേതാണ് ഇതാ 1312. നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ വലിയ പ്ലേസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. ഉള്ള പ്ലേസ് വെച്ചിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ കളിക്കാം. ഈ കീപ്പറൊന്നും പറ്റില്ലടാ. കീപ്പറൊക്കെ ലോക്കൽ കീപ്പറാ. പിന്നെ മേത്തൊക്കെ അടിച്ചാലും തട്ടി തടഞ്ഞ് അങ്ങനെ കയറും. ജി ബ്രോ ഓക്കെടാ. വേറെ നല്ല കീപ്പർമാരില്ലടാ. ഗസിയസിനെ ഒഴിവാക്കിയാൽ നോക്കട്ടെ. എത്ര വോയിസ് ഉണ്ട് തുടങ്ങിയ പിന്നെ ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അപ്പം എന്താ അവസ്ഥ നമുക്ക്?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
എന്നിട്ടാണ് പന്ത് കൊടുത്തത്.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Albert Ferrer, and it's Del Piero. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Pelé. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the... Has a shot! Olise has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Olise with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Olise! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pelé. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Olise. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's played it long. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Palmeiras certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 17, Mateus.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Pelé. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. Pelé. Decent chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Drogba. Drogba goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Palmeiras have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impact.
Oh, what has happened here? Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Neymar! And he comes up trumps again. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a chance! It's in!
Celebrating it.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking... It's Neymar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Neymar really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. He's beaten it. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Messi.
Has been indicated.
And that was very necessary. And it's slung out wide. Now it's Neymar. 4 added minutes on the board. And we're done. Palmeiras cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
ഓക്കെ 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 ഞാനും പോകണം. നേരത്തെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇറങ്ങും.